And we welcome you to R.A. Faginal Hall on the campus of Elmhurst College in Elmhurst, Illinois. It's Blue Jay basketball. Tonight, the undefeated Elmhurst College Blue Jays take on the 11th ranked and also undefeated University of Wisconsin Stevens Point Pointers. Glad to have you logged on to BlueJayTV.com, everyone. My name is Mark Kruger, and we should have one heck of a basketball game here tonight. As I mentioned, both teams are undefeated at 4, and they are introducing the starting lineups for the Pointers of the University of Wisconsin Stevens Point. They are the starting 5. Cassie Bondo is a senior. Sam Barber is a junior. Alyssa Ulp is a sophomore. Brooke Allen is a junior. And also Ashley Avercamp is a senior. So 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore in the starting lineup for the Pointers. And now the introduction as they dim the lights here at R.A. Faginal Hall. And the introduction to the undefeated Elmhurst College Blue Jays. It's the familiar 5 for Coach Carrillo. In the backcourt, number 3, Devin Vaughn. Vaughn is only a sophomore. She's averaging 8.5 points per game so far in this young season. Also in the backcourt is Tess Goddard. Tess is a freshman, averaging just about 9 points per game out of Hinckley Big Rock. Also in the backcourt is Jordan Maisto. Maisto is also a sophomore, 5'5" sophomore out of St. Charles. She went to Burlington Central. And then up front, the 2 Megans, the 2 seniors, the 2 all-conference performers of a year ago. Megan Merklin, who is having an outstanding season this year for the Blue Jays, and also Megan Ney, the starting 5 for Coach Carrillo. So we should be in for, as I mentioned, an outstanding ball game. Both of these 2 teams played 1 week ago. The Blue Jays coming from behind against St. Mary's University. They actually trailed by 12 here at R.A. Faginal Hall, and they ended up winning 63 to 58. And for University of Wisconsin Stevens Point, they played another CCIW foe, the Milliken Big Blue, last Tuesday, and the Pointers coming away with a victory 66 to 45. The Pointers coming into tonight's game ranked 11th in the nation by D3Hoops.com in their preseason poll. In their first 4 wins this season, the Pointers have won by an average of 24.5 points per game. So they have been winning and winning impressively so far this season. The Blue Jays in their sky blue home uniforms, they win the tip. The Pointers in their traveling purple with the gold trim. Megan Merklin for 3 up top is no good, but there's Devin Vaughn with an offensive rebound, and she has it stripped away by Ashley Avercamp. Here's the Pointers' first offensive possession of the night, and it's a fadeaway by Barber, a little bit off balance, a little bit of contact, no call by the officials. Up top is Megan Ney. The women's circuit here, there is a 30-second shot clock. Merklin down low, fades, partially blocked by Barber. Wide open 12-footer Megan Ney is no good, and the rebound taken down by Cassie Bondo. Brooke Allen here in the near side, up top to Bondo. No score, we've played just under a minute. Popping out in the right corner, Alyssa Ulp. Ulp with the spin move, fade away, gets the roll. Alyssa Ulp with the game's first 2 points. And if there's one thing about the Pointers, as there's a drive by Tess Goddard, but she walked. The officials, by the way, John Dacey with that call, Mark Rapinski, Craig Morse. The Pointers, their starting 5, this is a balanced group, folks. The starting 5, they're all averaging between 7 and 11.3 points per game. Barber is the leading scorer at 11.3. Avercamp a little too hard off the glass, and the rebound is taken down by Merklin. Maisto looking ahead, makes the move, stops at the free throw line. Here's Merklin. Penetration, kicks out to Goddard. Her left baseline shot is good. Good to see Tess Goddard off to a good start. And we're tied at 2 here in the early moments of this one from R.A. Fagenal Hall. Here's Brooke Allen holding, guarded loosely by Goddard. Allen gives it up to Ulp. Ulp at the top. Veers off to the left, now picks up her dribble. Backdoor cut by Bondo, nicely done. And Bondo with a backdoor layup, and the Pointers lead by 2, 4-2. UW Stevens Point out of the Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. And of course, the Blue Jays out of the College Conference of Illinois and Wisconsin. There's Megan Ney hitting from 15, and that's a key to her game. If she can hit that open 15-foot jump shot, the Blue Jays will be sitting pretty. And a loose ball, and it's picked up by Devin Vaughn. Vaughn in the open floor, trying to get it to Ney, and the Blue Jays turn the ball over. If you're just logged on, you're watching Blue Jay basketball on BlueJayTV.com. Coach Carrillo and her Blue Jays at 4-0. Going up against another 4-0 team here tonight, the University of Wisconsin Stevens Point. The 11th ranked team in the nation, according to D3Hoops.com. Baseline left-handed shot, no good by Avercamp, but the Pointers get the ball back. And a foul is going to be called. Looks like they're going to hit Tess Goddard with the foul. It is her first, it's the team's first, and the game's first personal foul. 16:49 remaining here in this first half. We're tied at 4. Mark Kruger delighted to bring you all the action here from R.A. Fagenal Hall in Elmhurst. Ulp with the bounce pass inside to Avercamp. That one might have been partially blocked by Ney. Merklin looking for an outlet, still looking. Gets it off to Ney. Ney with a 12-footer. Well short, and it goes out of bounds to the Pointers. Megan Merklin telling her team to settle down just a little bit. Merklin in that game a week ago against St. Mary's University from Minnesota had 17 points. She was 8 of 16 shooting, averaging around 22 points per game. 3-ball is no good. Rebound taken down by Ney. And in that ball game by Merklin, as that ball goes out of bounds to the Blue Jays, she went over the 1,000-point mark for her career. She did it early on in that ball game, so right now she has 1,014 points for her career. Still deadlocked at 4 as the two officials, Mark Rapinski and Craig Morse, talking things over, making sure they've got it straight, and now they do. Devin Vaughn will trigger the inbound, 26 on the shot clock. Maisto tried to get inside to Ney. Or actually, that's Fiona McMahon into the game right now. Check that. That's 0-0. Fiona McMahon, the freshman. Maisto's 3-ball is no good. We got a 3-second violation called against the Blue Jays. Talking to Coach Carrillo before the ball game. Likes the way Fiona McMahon runs the floor, likes the way she keeps the ball up above her head when she gets the ball down on the block. McMahon, only a freshman out of St. Francis. Still deadlocked at 4, but breaking that tie is a bank shot. Nicely done that time by Sam Barber, the Pointers' leading scorer. Mentioned the balance, 3 different Pointers in the scoring column so far. Maisto's shot at the free throw line is partially blocked, but a foul is going to be called, so Jordan Maisto will come to the line here to shoot 2. Alyssa Ulp guilty of the personal foul, her first, and the team's first. First free throw by Maisto, hits the front rim, no good. Into the game for the Blue Jays is Nikki Schaefer. She will come in and give Devin Vaughn a breather. Second free throw coming up for Jordan Maisto. Can't hit either one, but there's Fiona McMahon with an offensive rebound. She does that very well, hits the offensive glass for the Blue Jays. McMahon down on the block. There you see it. Nicely done by McMahon. Good position, and she contributes off the bench, and we're tied at 6. Third tie of this ball game. Early on, 5 minutes have gone by here in this first half. Glad to have you aboard on BlueJayTV.com. Ulp drives, kicks out. Dumping it inside to Averkamp. She loses it, but Bondo picks it up. Gives it up to Ulp. Ulp kicks it out, and the 3-ball attempt by Barber is off the mark. Tracked down by McMahon. So now the Blue Jays with an opportunity to take the lead. Schaefer, and she did walk. Traveling violation called, and now checking into the ball game for the Pointers is Miranda Tyler, number 42. Tyler is a 6'1 sophomore out of Grafton, Wisconsin. Averaging 6 points per contest for UW Stevens Point. 14:20 remaining here in this first half. Bondo giving it up to Allen. Allen with bounce pass back to Bondo. Ulp on the penetration to give off to Tyler. Here's Bondo with 4 on the shot clock. Bondo, kind of an off-balance shot, no good. Rebound taken down by Maisto. Jordan up to Nikki Schaefer, and what's the call? It's either a traveling or a block, and it looks like they're going to call a blocking foul here against the Pointers. Or an offensive foul. Check that. So an offensive foul called against Jordan Maisto, and she pleads her case to the official. That was close. Very, very close. Coach Carrillo not liking that call either. But nevertheless, it's Jordan's first personal and the team's second. Tied at 6. Battle of the unbeatens here in Elmhurst. And a 3-ball is off the mark that time by Barber, but the Pointers get it back, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Tess Goddard. And that would be her second. That's a problem with Tess. She has a tendency to get into a little bit of foul trouble, and she's going to have to sit down here with 2 early fouls as Devin Vaughn checks back in to the ballgame. Liz Altoff, number 20, in for UW Stevens Point. Altoff is a 5'7 junior, and the Pointers turn the ball over here. Tied at 6. Maisto off to the right. Maisto still dribbling right baseline, and it's knocked out of bounds by Barber with 17 on the shot clock. 13:27 remaining in the first half. Coming into the game, Taylor Barr, number 40. She's a 5'10 freshman out of Caledonia, Wisconsin. Megan Ney checks back in for Elmhurst. Jordan Maisto will take a breather here at the 13:27 mark. McMahon, one bounce, turnaround, shot is blocked, but a foul on Miranda Tyler. So that'll bring Fiona McMahon to the free throw line, and she will shoot a pair. Tyler's first and the team's second, as the free throw is good by Fiona McMahon to break the tie, give the Blue Jays the 1-point lead, 7-6. McMahon's second free throw is also perfect. So Fiona with 4, and the Blue Jays by 2, 8-6. Altoff holding, guarded by Schaefer. Tyler gets it inside to Barr. Her turnaround off the glass is good. So Taylor Barr immediately contributing, coming off the bench. And we're tied at 8. 7 minutes gone by here in this first half. Devin Vaughn kicking it off. Here's Schaefer. Skip pass over to Merklin. Megan yet to get in the scoring column. McMahon, count it, and the foul. Beautiful position by the freshman, Fiona McMahon. And now an opportunity for her to complete the three-point play. And you can see why Coach Carrillo and the Blue Jay coaching staff is very high on this young freshman. McMahon cannot hit the three-point play. The foul, by the way, was on Taylor Barr, her first, and the team's third. So each team with 3 personal fouls. Blue Jays by 2, 10-8. Bounce pass inside to Tyler, blocked by McMahon. Fiona having a great game so far early on. Doing it at both ends of the floor. Vaughn to Schaefer in the right corner. Schaefer over here to Merklin. They swing it around the perimeter. Inside to Megan Ney. Makes the move. Underneath off the glass. Oh, a little too strong. Rebound taken down by Alyssa Ulp. Good ball movement that time. Megan Ney had a good position. She made a good move down on the block. Just couldn't finish. Altoff drives right corner. Had the baseline cut off by Schaefer. 12 on the shot clock. Ulp trying to make a move. Kicks it back out to Barr. Barr kind of fades from 12 and hits. Taylor Barr with her second field goal, and we're tied at 10. 11:35 remaining here in this first half. Megan Ney popping up top. Skip pass down in the left corner. Devin Vaughn for 3, and she hits. The first ball from downtown is delivered by Devin Vaughn. Blue Jays by 3. Bondo gives it up to Ulp. Back to Bondo. Altoff at the free throw line. Penetrates. Coming off balance shot and a traveling violation. Turn the ball back over. Whole bunch of substitutions. Stephanie Mitchell into the game for the Blue Jays, number 15. So for the Blue Jays, you've got Ney, Jordan Maisto, Nikki Schaefer, Stephanie Mitchell, and Devin Vaughn out there for the Blue Jays. Here's Vaughn holding, kicks it out, Maisto, and she walked. Megan Lopez, number 4, is into the game for Stevens Point. She's got the ball right now. Coming up on the 10-minute mark, just about halfway home here in this first half, 13-10 Blue Jays. Taylor Barr drives right baseline, spins, kicks it out to Altoff. Lopez gets it inside. The turnaround off the glass, a little too strong by Averkamp. Averkamp had good position, but just a little too strong off the glass. Schaefer drives left baseline. Her pass into the post was knocked away. Another turnover for the Blue Jays. Here's Lopez at the point. Altoff back up top. Trying to get it inside to Averkamp. She's guarded by Stephanie Mitchell. Inside, this is Barr this time, and a block against Megan Ney, but they're going to call a foul on Megan. That'll be her first. It looked like she got some ball, but there may have been some contact on the body. So Taylor Barr will come to the line here. She will shoot 2 with 9:50 remaining. Barr with 2 field goals so far tonight, and now she hits a free throw, and she's got 5 points to lead UW Stevens Point. Five for Barr, field goal each for Bondo, Barber, and Ulp. Second free throw on the way by Barr is no good, and the rebound tapped around, taken down by Mitchell. So it's a 2-point Blue Jay lead here, 13-11. 9:40 to go here in this first half. Skip pass, Merklin. She misses. Ney with an offensive rebound, though, and a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Maisto drives, kicks it out to Vaughn. Merklin holding. Up top is Maisto. Maisto kicks it back out to Merklin. Merklin's 3 ball, in and out. Wow. That rattled about 3 times on the rim, and it finally rolled out. Lopez gives it off here to Allen. Allen with a bounce pass inside to Barr. Barr goes to the baseline off the glass and in. Taylor Barr with 7. And the Pointers have tied it up here at 13. Maisto kicks it off. Devin Vaughn now holding. Here's Ney. Megan gives it off to Merklin. Vaughn penetrates, has it blocked. Merklin gets it back. 5 on the shot clock. A little too strong off the glass. Ney battling for the offensive rebound. Good hustle by Megan Ney. And we've got a held ball, and the possession arrow favors the Pointers. Cassie Bondo back into the game along with Fiona McMahon, and we've got a timeout taken here by Coach Carrillo and the Blue Jays of Elmhurst. As you take a look at the coaching staff of the Elmhurst College Blue Jays talking things over. Pretty good first half so far here between the battle of the unbeatens. Both teams 4-0 coming into this one. 8:28 remaining, and we are tied at 13. Blue Jays coming off of that victory last week, as I mentioned, against St. Mary's University of Minnesota, winning 63-58. They open up the season here at R.A. Fagenal Hall with a win against Coe College, winning 78-70. Then they went on a little trip to Colorado College tournament, won a couple of games there against Colorado College and Presentation College. So they take their 4-0 record into tonight's game. If you look ahead to the month of December, the Blue Jays will be at Webster University on Saturday, December 3rd, 1 o'clock tip-off. And then 7 straight games here at R.A. Fagenal Hall, beginning on Saturday, December 10th against the College of St. Catherine, 1 o'clock tip-off. And if you're wondering when the CCIW college action gets underway, it will be January 4th, right here at Fagenal Hall against North Park University. That's a 5:30 tip-off. So the conference opener for the Blue Jays, January 4th against North Park University, 5:30 tip-off. Glad to have you logged on to BlueJayTV.com, Blue Jay basketball. The Blue Jays and the University of Wisconsin Stevens Point. 7 on the shot clock for the Pointers. Lopez almost lost it. Bounce pass to Bondo. Back to Lopez. She launches up a 3-ball at the buzzer. No good. Rebound taken down by Maisto. Under 8 minutes remaining here in the first half. Maisto with a skip pass to Vaughn. Vaughn gets it inside to McMahon. Her shot is good. And another opportunity to complete the 3-point play for Fiona McMahon. Foul is on Taylor Barr, her second. It's the 4th team foul. And Miranda Tyler comes back into the game, number 42 for UW Stevens Point. So another opportunity for McMahon to complete the 3-point play, and this time she does complete the 3-point play. She's got 9 of the 16 Blue Jay points. Blue Jays back up by 3, 16-13. 7:35 remaining, and throwing the ball out of bounds is Avercamp. So another turnover for UW Stevens Point. $7:33 to go here in this first half. Maisto will bring it up here for Elmhurst. Maisto gives it up to Merklin. Merklin with a head fake, shoots, can't get it to go. There's McMahon again on the offensive glass. Wow, Fiona McMahon is having an outstanding ball game here. 11 points so far for the freshman, Fiona McMahon. The lead is now 5. 3-ball taken by Bondo is no good. McMahon is down on the floor along with Tyler. Ball is still loose, and it's picked up by Brooke Allen, who got fouled as she threw up an off-balance shot. Devin Vaughn guilty of the personal foul, her first, and the team's fifth. So to the line is Brooke Allen, number 32, for the first time tonight. Allen's first free throw is good. Brooke, by the way, averaging 7 points per game and a couple rebounds per contest. Nikki Schaefer into the ball game. (18-14) in favor of the Blue Jays. 4-point lead here. Second free throw on its way here by Brooke Allen. She gets it to go. So the two free throws by Brooke Allen. It's back to a 3-point lead here for the Blue Jays. 18-15, and now some full court pressure by the Pointers. It's deflected out of bounds by Barber. It will remain Blue Jays basketball. 23 on the shot clock. So a little wrinkle defensively for the Pointers. See if the Blue Jays can adapt and adjust. Vaughn tried to get it inside under the bucket to Schaefer, and it was knocked away. Turnover for Elmhurst. Ulp brings it up here for the Pointers. Here's Barber. Bounce pass to Tyler. She got double teamed. They work it around. The three ball by Ulp hits the front rim, no good. Tyler with the offensive rebound. Her putback, and McMahon fouled her. First personal for Fiona McMahon. And that'll bring Miranda Tyler to the free throw line. First trip to the foul line tonight for Tyler. Hits the free throw. 6.5 minutes remaining in the first half, and the Pointers with a chance to get it to within one. No good. A rebound taken down by Vaughn. So it's still a 2-point lead for Elmhurst. 18-16. Blue Jays have been stuck on 18 for a while. McMahon up at the top. See if Merklin can get on track here. Megan yet to score so far for the Blue Jays, averaging over 22 a game. 7 on the shot clock. Here's Merklin. Kicks it out. Maisto. 2 on the shot clock. Got to put it up. Schaefer at the buzzer. Oh, and they're calling a foul away from the ball. They're going to call it on Alyssa Ulp. That's her second. So Ulp kind of bailed out the Blue Jays that time. And so they'll get a fresh 30-second shot clock, exactly 6 minutes remaining. Merklin gets it in to Schaefer. Vaughn up at the top, near travel that time by Schaefer. Maisto. Merklin wanting the ball down on the block, couldn't get it to her. Vaughn on the penetration, has to kick it out. 10 on the shot clock. Maisto. Schaefer drives right baseline, spins, and it's blocked by Tyler. Good defense that time by Miranda Tyler. And now Stevens Point with a chance to tie it up. Inside to Tyler, and the easy layup, and we're tied at 18. And a timeout taken, a little 5-0 run here by the Pointers of UW Stevens Point. And we are deadlocked at 18 here with 5:19 remaining here in this first half. We mentioned UW Stevens Point out of the Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. Last year, the Pointers rattled off a school record 20-game winning streak, and they were just the 6th team in the conference to post a perfect 16-0 conference record. And they not only did it on the court, they did it in the classroom. Last year as a team, their team GPA 3.459, which is very impressive. All right, so after the timeout here, McMahon gets it into Schaefer. So we approach the 5-minute mark of this first half, tied at 18. Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you all the action here on BlueJayTV.com. Here's Megan Ney, guarded by Bondo. Ney with the bounce pass into McMahon, loses it. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Blue Jays basketball, and it is. 13 on the shot clock. Substitution here for Elmhurst. Devin Vaughn checks back in as she replaces Nikki Schaefer. And Vaughn will inbound it here for the Blue Jays. Merklin working around a Ney screen. They do not get it to her. Goddard back into the game, by the way, with the 2 personals. Ney, turnaround, back iron, twice, no good. Tipped out of bounds by McMahon. And it'll be Pointer's ball here with 4:53 to go in this first half. Liz Altoff picks up her dribble at the top, gives it to Bondo. Here's Brooke Allen. She gives it off to Barber. Altoff with a backdoor, stripped, and a foul is going to be called on Devin Vaughn. That is her second. The team's 7th, so it will be a 1-on-1 situation here for the rest of the half. Liz Altoff will come to the line here, shooting 1 and the bonus. UW Stevens Point, by the way, with 5 team fouls. Free throw is good by Altoff. One of 2 from the foul line, but Altoff gives the Pointers a 1-point lead here, 19-18. McMahon from the outside, front iron no good. Out of bounds to the Blue Jays. Boy, the Blue Jays desperately need a bucket here. They have been stuck on 18 for the past, I'd say, 5-6 minutes here. Blue Jays trail it by 1. Inside to Merklin. Megan's shot off the glass is no good. Knocked out of bounds by the Pointers. And it'll be a new shot clock again here for the Blue Jays. Megan Merklin still yet to score here for the Blue Jays. Here's Ney with a shot and she hits. Megan Ney gives the Blue Jays the lead back. 20-19 as we approach the 4-minute mark of this first half. Bondo will launch the 3-ball and she will hit. Cassie Bondo, the first 3-ball for Stevens Point, and the Pointers lead it by 2, 22-20. Each team converting on 1 3-ball as Ney loses it. Devin Vaughn had a 3-ball for the Blue Jays, and just now Cassie Bondo with a 3-ball for the Pointers. And throwing the ball out of bounds was Miranda Tyler. Another turnover for the Pointers. As Coach Carrillo going to her bench, Jordan Maisto will come in. Megan Ney will take a breather here. Or check that, Devin Vaughn will take a breather. Megan Ney will inbound. 3:35 to go first half. We've seesawed back and forth here, but the last 8-9 minutes, the Blue Jays have gone cold. Merklin with a bounce pass to McMahon. Her shot is short. Goddard with the offensive rebound and the putback. Good job by Tess. Battling the offensive glass, and we're deadlocked at 22. Altoff with the entry pass into Tyler. And Tyler nicely done off the glass. Miranda with 5. Pointers back up by 2. 24-22. Under 3 minutes to go. Again, both teams coming into this one with perfect 4-0 records. Maisto has it knocked away from behind, but Liz Altoff will get called for the reach-in foul. Her first, but it's only the team's 6th. So the Blue Jays will inbound it underneath their own bucket to off to the side. Goddard to Megan Ney. Megan Ney takes 1 bounce. 1 dribble, I should say. Off the glass, nope. Rebound controlled by Tyler. 24-22, UW Stevens Point. 15-foot shot is good by Miranda Tyler. Tyler with 7. Good contribution off the bench for the Pointers. Tyler with 7 and Taylor Barr off the bench as well with 7 points. Biggest lead of the game for Stevens Point is at 4, 26-22. Goddard has it stripped as she drives left baseline. 3-ball attempt by Bondo. This time it's no good, and we got a whistle. Battling for the rebound between Maisto and Althoff. And Maisto is going to get called for the foul, her second. Blue Jays are over the foul limit, so Althoff will shoot one in the bonus. As Stephanie Mitchell comes into the game here, number 15. Free throw, no good by Althoff. Rebound taken down by Elmhurst. Need a bucket here. Blue Jays trailing by 4, 26-22. And Merklin nearly lost it, and a reach and foul against the Pointers. It'll be on Liz Althoff, her second, and it's the team's 7th, so this will bring Megan Merklin to the foul line, shooting 1 and the bonus. So an opportunity for Merklin to get into the scoring column from the free throw line. Merklin hits the first free throw. She was the CCIW Player of the Week for the first week of this season, having just a terrific season. Hits the 2 free throws, so Merklin into the scoring column. And she brings her Blue Jays to within 2, 26-24. Inside to Tyler, and she walked. Good call by the outside official, John Dacey. And now the Blue Jays with a chance to tie it up here with 1:33 to go in the first half. Ney, Maisto, Schaefer, Merklin, and Mitchell out there for the Blue Jays. Here's Merklin as they work it around. Maisto in the right corner, working around a Ney screen. Ney left open. She makes the move off the glass. No, but she got fouled, and Megan Ney will shoot 2. Good move that time by Megan Ney as she took it strong to the hoop. And Sam Barber picks up her first personal foul. And that'll bring Megan Ney to the line for the first time tonight to shoot 2. Ney with 5. And now with this free throw, a chance to tie it up. Back iron no good, but Stephanie Mitchell gets the offensive rebound. Mitchell dribbles into a double team, gets it back. Now Megan Ney has it. Sloppy basketball as the Blue Jays turn the ball over. Lopez brings it up into the front court for the Pointers. Under a minute remaining here in this first half. Pointers by 1, 26-25. Lopez from 15, she connects. First field goal by Megan Lopez. And it's a 3-point game for the Pointers. 28-25, 40 seconds remaining. Merklin picking up her dribble. Skip pass over to Schaefer. Schaefer's 3-ball, no. And the air ball taken down by Megan Lopez. Shot clock turned off. Taking the shot and hitting is Cassie Bondo. So a couple of field goals here in the final seconds of this one by UW Stevens Point. And it's a 5-point lead for the Pointers. 8 seconds to go in the half. Schaefer from 17, front iron no. Rebound taken down by Barber. Barber from half court, she launches it and it's no good. And one half of basketball in the books from R.A. Fagnall Hall. It's the UW Stevens Point Pointers leading by 5, 30-25 over the Elmhurst College Blue Jays. And we'll take a timeout and come back and recap this first half in just a couple of moments. You are logged on to BlueJayTV.com. We welcome you back to Faggett Hall on the campus of Elmhurst College. Thank you so much for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. We are at halftime of this women's basketball game between the Elmhurst College Blue Jays and the University of Wisconsin Stevens Point Pointers. A battle of the unbeatens, and at the break, it's the Pointers by 5, 30-25. As we take a look at the first half numbers for you, the Blue Jays shooting from the field in that first half, 33%, 9 of 27. They were 1 of 4 from behind the arc, 6 of 10 from the free throw line. For the Pointers, 12 of 26 shooting for 46%. They were 1 of 5 from behind the arc and 5 of 9 from the free throw line. The Pointers of UW Stevens Point had 17 first half rebounds, the Blue Jays with 22. So the Blue Jays out rebounding UW Stevens Point by 5. As far as turnovers go, well, that was a problem for Elmhurst. 11 first half turnovers, only 6 first half turnovers for UW Stevens Point. Leading scorers in the ball game, first for the Blue Jays, it was Fiona McMahon, the freshman out of St. Charles, with 11 points. She had an outstanding first half. Megan Ney with 5, Tess Goddard with 4, Devin Vaughn with 3, and Megan Merklin, who averages 21 points per game with only a couple of free throws in that first half. And those 5 Blue Jays accounting for the first 25 points of this ball game. For the Pointers, they were led by Cassie Bondo with 7, and then 2 players off the bench also with 7. Taylor Barr and Miranda Tyler, each with 7 points. So the good news for the Blue Jays is Megan Merklin only has 2 points, so you know she's going to get hers. But for UW Stevens Point, its leading scorer, Sam Barber, who averages over 11 points per game, she only has 2 points. So you have to figure that she's going to get some points here in the second half as well. We'll just have to wait and see how it unfolds here. Blue Jays with the ball to start the second half. Again, glad to have you logged on to BlueJayTV.com. Mark Kruger delighted to bring you all the action. Megan Ney's turnaround nicely done on the post. Guarded by Avercamp. Ney now with 7. Good start to the second half, and the Blue Jays are within 3. Elmhurst man-to-man defensively. They've played that throughout this first half and now here into the second half. Sam Barber with the penetration. Both teams with their starting 5 to start this second half, and a kick ball. Oh no, instead of a kick ball, they're calling a personal foul. Oh, this is on Tess Goddard. This is her 3rd. So 3 fouls for Tess Goddard here with 19:22 remaining in the second half. 3 ball by Sam Barber. We talked about her averaging over 11 points per game. She hits from downtown. She's got 5 now. And the lead is back up to 5. The Pointers' biggest lead of the game. The Blue Jays also led by 5 in this one as well. Goddard with 1 dribble. Turnaround is good. Nice interior move by Tess Goddard. And it's a 4-point lead, 33-29. Timeout taken here by the head coach, Coach Egner. Coach Egner, by the way, one of the winningest coaches in Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Conference history. This is her 23rd season as the head coach of the Pointers, and she has a record of 409 wins and 173 defeats in her 22 seasons. So add the 4 wins this year, she's got a total of 413 wins. She ranks 2nd on the all-time conference wins list. 4-time conference coach of the year as well. So she can certainly gets it done on the sidelines for the Pointers. 33-29 in favor of UW Stevens Point. Three ball taken by Brooke Allen. Hits the front iron, no good. What an offensive rebound by Avercamp. New shot clock. Avercamp, she averages 11 points per game. Back iron no good, and it goes out of bounds to the Blue Jays. So Ashley Avercamp has yet to score here for UW-Stevens Point. So they're two top scorers, Avercamp and Sam Barber, having off games offensively. To see if the Blue Jays can capitalize on that. Here's Megan Ney. Maisto kicks it out to Vaughn. Vaughn on the penetration, and we've got an offensive foul on the drive by Devin Vaughn. And that is Vaughn's third. So the backcourt for the Blue Jays, Devin Vaughn with 3, Tess Goddard with 3. And Coach Carrillo is going to have to go to her bench. He's going to bring in Nikki Schaefer, and Devin Vaughn is going to have to sit down with those 3 personal fouls. So both Vaughn and Goddard are on the bench in foul trouble here in the second half for the Blue Jays. Barber holding up top. Over here to the near side, this is Ulp. Popping up is Allen. Her 3-ball in and out. Battle for the rebound taken down by Bondo of the Pointers. And a fresh 30-second shot clock. Outside shot by Ulp is no good. Battle for the rebound, out of bounds to the Blue Jays, as Ashley Avercamp went to the floor. 33-29. Stevens Point with only 1 field goal, but it was a 3-ball by Sam Barber. That's all the scoring so far in the second half for the Pointers. But they still hold a 4-point lead. Knocked away, ball is loose, and it's picked up by the Pointers. This is Ulp, another turnover for the Blue Jays. Ulp kicks it out, 3-ball by Barber is good. Her second 3-ball here of this second half, and that forces Coach Carrillo to take a 30-second timeout here. So Sam Barber, we mentioned, averaging over 11 points per game, starting to heat up a little bit here now. She has 8. Couple of 3-balls here in this second half, and the Pointers have opened up to their biggest lead of the game. It is at 7, 36-29, with 17-13 remaining in this one. Good timeout taken there by Coach Carrillo. Blue Jays need to stop this run here by the Pointers. They need to stop the bleeding. We've got Merklin, McMahon, Maisto, Paige Picciotti into the ball game as well, along with Megan Ney. Picciotti is number 12. She's a 5'7" freshman out of Scottsdale, Arizona. Here's Merklin holding around the perimeter. Maisto trying to get it inside to Ney. Bounce pass to Maisto. Up top, Merklin with 7 on the shot clock. Merklin kind of forced that one a little bit. McMahon stepped on the end line, and it will go back to the Pointers. And now the outside official is saying it was partially blocked. So if that's the case, it should be Blue Jays ball here. Well, they're giving it to the Pointers. So they're actually saying that she did step on the end line after the blocked shot. Good job by the officials of talking things over and getting it correct. Bounce pass inside to Avercamp. Avercamp now setting a screen for Bondo. Bondo's 15-foot shot at the elbow is good. Cassie Bondo with 9. And UW Stevens Point shooting very well here in the second half. The lead is now 9, 38-29, and a whistle away from the ball. Fouls on Sam Barber. her second, team's first. McMahon picks up her dribble, left all alone, shoots it, no. Goddard back into the game with those threes, had it knocked away out of bounds, and it'll be Blue Jays ball. So Coach Carrillo says, hey, I got to get Goddard back into the game, even though she has 3 fouls, because this game is getting away from her. 38-29 in favor of the Pointers with 16:03 remaining. Well, the Blue Jays had to come from behind a week ago against St. Mary's University from Minnesota. The Blue Jays will have to do it again here tonight. Merklin has it stolen, but Maisto picks it up. And into the block to McMahon, and before she makes the move, a foul called against the Pointers. It'll be on Avercamp. That's Ashley's first. That's a good battle down on the block. McMahon and Avercamp. It's the team's second of the half. Merklin turnaround. Boy, that was a tough shot, but Megan hits. And that's a big, big bucket for the Blue Jays. They are now within 7. 38-31, Merklin with 4. Barber, the entry pass to Bondo, but she dribbles away from the bucket. Penetration by Alyssa Ulp, and a blocking foul is going to be called here on Paige Picciotti. Her first. It's Paige's first and the team's third. So 3 team fouls for Elmhurst, 2 team fouls for the Pointers. Ulp gives it off to Bondo. Cassie's 3-ball hits the shot clock, so it'll be Blue Jays basketball here with 15:29 remaining into the game. Devin Vaughn back into the game. She replaces Goddard. So Vaughn with the 3 fouls replaces Goddard with the 3 fouls. Maisto directing traffic here. Popping out is Merklin. Picciotti back to Merklin. Merklin's spin move against 3 pointers. 3 defenders that time. That may have been partially blocked. Barber's bounce pass into the lane. Backdoor cut. Alyssa Ulp with a nice backdoor. She missed the shot, but she was fouled. Oh, this is on Devin Vaughn. That is her 4th, and it comes just 5 minutes into the second half. First free throw is good by Alyssa Ulp. That's going to hurt. Devin Vaughn is going to have to sit down for a while now. She comes out with those 4 fouls. Paige Picciotti out of the game as well as Nikki Schaefer returns. Second free throw is good by Ulp. 40-31. Coach Carrillo has gone big now with Ney, Merklin, McMahon, Schaefer, and a traveling violation called against Nikki, and also Jordan Maisto out there. Merklin, Ney, and McMahon in the front court for the Blue Jays. Here's Allen giving it up to Bondo. Ulp with the bounce pass. Skip pass here to the near side is Bondo. Bondo with the bounce pass outside to Ulp. Barber holding up top. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Barber needs some help. Gives it off to Ulp. Ulp working around a Barber screen. Loses it. Maisto with the reach in and the steal. Good hands by Maisto. Now the Blue Jays need a bucket here. Trailing by 9. Maisto gets into the lane. Bounce pass outside. Here's Ney. Maisto will fire up a 3-ball. No good. And the rebound taken down by the Pointers. Not sure if the Blue Jays wanted that type of shot. Brooke Allen in the corner. Popping up is Bondo. Barber back to Bondo. 15 on the shot clock for the Pointers. Dumping it into the block. This is Tyler. Makes the move. No good, but a foul on McMahon. Fiona's second. And that'll bring Tyler to the free throw line. Miranda is 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. She'll have 2. Tyler with 7 points so far here in this ball game. She gets the first one to go, and she'll have 1 more. Goddard back into the game along with Picciotti. Althoff back into the game for the Pointers along with Taylor Barr, number 40. Second free throw for Tyler forthcoming. Nothing but net on that. So the 2 free throws by Tyler gives her 9 points on the night. And it's an 11-point lead here for UW Stevens Point. Ney from the foul line, blocked by Barr. Crowd looking for a foul. Althoff holding up at the top. Ulp on the penetration. Left corner, this is Bondo. And we've got a double dribble call. Cassie turns the ball over here to the Blue Jays. 13-18 remaining in this one. Now the Blue Jays need to cut it to single digits and work down from there. They trail by 11 right now, 42-31. Merklin holding. 15 on the shot clock, and the 5-second violation called against the Blue Jays. And Coach Carrillo wanting and getting a 30-second timeout here with 13:01 remaining here in this ball game. We mentioned that Elmhurst enters tonight's game with that 4-game winning streak. The first time in over 25 years that women's Blue Jay basketball team starting off the season that well. You have to go all the way back to the 1985-1986 squad. And they finished that season 24-3 overall. They made the college's only appearance in the NCAA tournament back in that 85-86 school year. So we're hoping that more good things could come to this year's Blue Jays squad. Off to a fine 4-0 start, but they're facing a very, very tough UW Stevens Point Pointers team here tonight. The Pointers, as I mentioned earlier, ranked number 11 in the nation in D3Hoops.com. That was a preseason poll. Pointers coming off of that victory over Milliken last Tuesday, 66-45. Sam Barber had 12 points and 13 rebounds to lead the way for the Pointers. $13:01 remaining in this one from R.A. Fagnall Hall. We appreciate you logging on to BlueJayTV.com. Mark Kruger along with Glenn Liljeberg and Phil Petrusik. Kevin Jude, the Sports Information Director. Paul Crone, the Director of Athletics here at Elmhurst. Certainly appreciate you logging on to BlueJayTV.com. Here's Althoff holding here to the near side. Now makes the move up top. 10 on the shot clock. Up top, this is Barr. She gives it up. 3 on the shot clock, and the shot is short by Bondo. Out of bounds to the Pointers, so they'll get a fresh 30. 12:30 on the game clock. Jenna Pitt, number 12, into the game for the Pointers. She will inbound it here for the Pointers. She gets it in, and immediately on the inbounds pass, a pushing foul from behind on Megan Ney. That is her second, and it's the team's 6th. And back into the game is Sam Barber for the Pointers. So Elmhurst, 6 team fouls, the Pointers with only 2 here in the second half. Next foul for the Blue Jays, and the Pointers will be at the free throw line, shooting 1 in the bonus. A little moisture on the floor here. The ball got stuck there between the rim and the backboard. Got a broom to push it out. Pointers, you see 4 across on the free throw line. Jenna Pitt will inbound it here. They get it into Althoff. Althoff drives, wild shot, but she gets it back, puts it back in, and gets fouled. Wow, Liz Althoff stands only 5'7". She was in the land of the Giants there. Put up a wild shot, but she got it back, put it back up, made the bucket, and was fouled by Tess Goddard. That is her fourth. Back iron, no good on the free throw attempt as Althoff cannot complete the three-point play. So the Blue Jays not only trailing by 13, but their two starting guards are in foul trouble. Vaughn and Goddard each with 4 fouls. Goddard drives, gets double teamed. Here's Megan Ney with an open 12-footer. Good. Gets the roll. 9 points for Megan Ney. 44-33. Still time to make a run at this. Just under 12 minutes to go in the ballgame. Althoff drives, had it stripped by Goddard, out of bounds to the Blue Jays. And now Devin Vaughn back into the game. She replaces Goddard. So a bucket here for the Blue Jays, and they would cut the lead to single digits. Maisto gets it across the half-court line. Popping up Megan Merklin. Merklin takes it all the way to the left hand, and she got fouled. And that's exactly what the Blue Jays need to do. They need to get it in number 32's hands and let her create. She takes it strong to the hoop like she did there. She's either going to make the layup or get fouled, or a combination of both. Make the foul or make the basket and get fouled and complete the three-point play. Jenna Pitt, by the way, guilty of that personal foul. It's her first. As Megan Merklin hits the first free throw. Megan now with 5. It's a 10-point lead, 44-34. And now it's a single-digit lead. 2 free throws by Merklin. Blue Jays need to dig in defensively here. 44-35, 11 and a half to go. Althoff, and she traveled. She tried to make the entry pass into Avercamp, and she dragged her back foot, turned the ball over. Fiona McMahon will take a breather here as Stephanie Mitchell replaces Fiona. 11:21 remaining. Maisto in the front court here. Maisto takes it all the way to the right baseline. Here's Merklin dumping it inside to Mitchell, and she loses it. Turnover for the Blue Jays. Popping from 10 and not hitting is Bondo. And the ball is loose out of bounds to the Pointers. And Ashley Avercamp still cannot get on track offensively. She's averaging over 11 points per game. She's shut out so far here tonight. But the Pointers lead 44-35. Lopez on the penetration, gets it inside to Avercamp. Her turnaround spin move is good. Well, I spoke too soon. Ashley Avercamp with her first field goal. 46-35, lead is back up to 11. Maiso picks up her dribble, gets it into Ney. Ney, front iron, and she hits. Ney in double figures with 11. Her and McMahon each with 11. It's a 9-point Pointers lead. McMahon, by the way, with all 11 of her points coming in that first half. Barber holding, 12 on the shot clock. Gives it off to Lopez. Barber sets a screen. Lopez to Barber, 4 on the shot clock. Barber has to take the shot, and she'll hit it. Sam Barber with the shot clock winding down. She's in double figures with 10. Clutch shot that time by Barber. 48-37. Pointers have led by as many as 13. 9:35 to go. Merklin with an open outside shot. Back iron, no, but it's tapped out nicely by Ney. Merklin tried to pass it off. Stephanie Mitchell was not looking for it. Stopping at the free throw line and hitting is Jenna Pitt. Her first 2 points of the game, and it's 50-37. Back up to a 13-point lead, and Coach Carrillo calling a timeout here with 9:13 remaining in the ballgame. Elmhurst, by the way, for the game, shooting 36% from the floor. Meanwhile, the Pointers shooting 45% from the floor. 19 of 42 for UW Stevens Point, 14 of 39 for Elmhurst. 50-37 with 9:13 remaining. I mentioned 11 points each for Ney and McMahon. Megan Merklin has been held in check. She only has 6. Goddard with 6. And Devin Vaughn with a 3-point field goal in that first half. Only 5 Blue Jays in the scoring column here tonight. As far as UW Stevens Point, Cassie Bondo has 9. Sam Barber in double figures with 10. Taylor Barr with 7. Miranda Tyler off the bench with 9. Ten different pointers scoring tonight. And as I mentioned, only 5 Blue Jays in the scoring column for Coach Carrillo. So Ney will inbound it here for the Blue Jays after the Elmhurst timeout. We come up on the 9-minute mark. Ney to Merklin, and Stephanie Mitchell gets it. Here's Devin Vaughn. Vaughn will pop from 12. Nope. And the rebound taken down by Barber. Sam pushing it up here for the Pointers. Picks up her dribble at the top of the key. Gives it off to Barr. Barr with a bounce pass inside to Avercamp. And she connects with the left hand. Good ball movement by the Pointers. 52-37. The biggest lead of the game for UW Stevens Point. 8.5 remaining. Merklin inside is fouled, and she will come back to the line to shoot 2. Megan is perfect 4 for 4 from the foul line. The foul was on Sam Barber, her 3rd, and only the team's 4th here of the second half. Megan hits the first free throw. She remains perfect from the charity stripe tonight. Fiona McMahon back into the game. Ney taking a breather. Second free throw by Merklin is also good. So she's 6 for 6 from the foul line. 8 points on the night for Megan Merklin. 52-39. And a whistle and a foul away from the ball. It's going to be an offensive foul called against the Pointers. That's going to be on Ashley Avercamp, her 2nd. And the team's 5th. So 2 more team fouls before the Blue Jays can shoot free throws. Devin Vaughn and a near steal, and it is a steal that time by Ulp. Alyssa Ulp takes it all the way, can't make the layup. Vaughn battling for the rebound, out of bounds to the Pointers. Barber was battling for the rebound along with Devin Vaughn. And the ball is going to go to the Pointers here with exactly 8 minutes remaining. Get it inside. Here's Barber. She'll pull up from 12, hits the glass, and hits. Sam Barber with another field goal. She's got a dozen. Right at her average, just a little above her average. 54-39, back to a 15-point lead for UW Stevens Point, and turning the ball over is Tess Goddard. 7:41 remaining. Time starting to become a factor here. Brooke Allen holding. 7.5 remaining. Here's Barber. Barber inside to Avercamp, and a 3-second violation called on Ashley. We'll turn it over to the Blue Jays as Ney comes back into the game along with Maisto. Sitting down is Stephanie Mitchell and Devin Vaughn. Back into the game for the Pointers is Miranda Tyler. Tyler's had a good ball game coming off the bench here for Coach Egner. 9 points for Miranda off the bench. Cassie Bondo into the game replacing Sam Barber. So Barber will take a breather here with 7:20 remaining. Goddard tried to get it inside to Merklin, and an errant pass will turn the ball over again. Boy, a lot of turnovers here in the second half for the Blue Jays. Avercamp to inbound it here for the Pointers. They get it into Alyssa Ulp. Coming up on the 7-minute mark of this ball game. Ulp dribbles out of the lane. Here's Brooke Allen. Allen over here to the top to Ulp. Ulp makes the move to her left, pulls up, goes to the glass, and hits. Alyssa Ulp with 6. Boy, a lot of different scores here for the Pointers. A lot of different weapons. 56-39, and we can see why they are the 11th ranked team in the nation. And on the entry pass to McMahon, a foul is going to be called against the Pointers. It's Ashley Avercamp with the foul. That's her 3rd, but only the team's 6th at the 6:38 mark. And a steal that time by Ulp. Good hustle that time by Alyssa Ulp. Brooke Allen gets double teamed, gives it up top to Bondo. Here's Ulp. Avercamp from the free throw line. Nope. And a foul is going to be called. Looked like Bondo went over the back of Megan Ney, and that is indeed the call by the outside official, John Dacey. Cassie Bondo's first. It's the team's 7th, so they have reached the foul limit here. And so the Blue Jays will be shooting free throws here. Avercamp will sit down. Into the game is Taylor Barr, number 40. So Megan Merklin will come to the line where she is perfect, 6 for 6. Merklin now in double figures with 10. Devin Vaughn back into the game, number 3, replacing Merklin. Vaughn out there with the 4 fouls, as is number 11, Tess Goddard. 56-41, lead is 15. Just over 6 minutes, and there's a steal by McMahon. Here's Devin Vaughn pushing it up for the Blue Jays. And a near steal that time. Boy, Alyssa Ulp, very, very quick defensively, quick hands as well. And a timeout taken here by the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. A full timeout taken here by head coach Shirley Egner. We mentioned the Blue Jays in the month of December. This, by the way, the final game of the month of November for the Blue Jays. Their next ball game will be December 3rd, Saturday, at Webster University. That's a 1 o'clock tip-off. And then they'll be here at R.A. Fagenal Hall for the rest of the month of December and into the month of January as well. The CCIW conference opener for the Blue Jays will be January 4th as the Blue Jays take on the Vikings of North Park University right here at Fagenal Hall. That's a 5:30 tip-off right here at Fagenal Hall. Mark Kruger delighted to bring you the action here tonight on BlueJayTV.com. Hasn't gone the Blue Jays' way. They have, run into a very fine University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point ball club. Both teams came into this game with perfect 4-0 records. But the Pointers have added on to their 5 6-point halftime lead. They lead right now by 15 with under 6 minutes to go in the ballgame. Ney loses the ball, and picking it up was Taylor Barr for the Pointers. Alyssa Ulp giving it off here to Bondo. Popping up top is Tyler. Ulp picks up her dribble, gets it into Bondo. 9 on the shot clock and a 3-second violation called against Cassie Bondo. We'll turn the ball over to Elmhurst. Megan Ney at the top, giving it off to Devin Vaughn. Tried to dump it into McMahon. She gets it, turns and puts it in. So Fiona McMahon now with 13. Her first field goal of the second half. 56-43 Pointers. Bondo dumping it inside to Tyler. Double team. Outside shot by Brooke Allen is way off the mark, but Tyler getting it back for, or I should say that was Barr getting it for the Pointers. Tyler from the right corner, no good. Barr with an offensive rebound, and Barr with the personal foul. She pushed off on Megan Ney. Barr's third, and that will bring Megan Ney to the foul line. Megan Ney is 1 of 2 from the foul line, as that is the team's 8th foul, 8th team foul for the Pointers. And now a 1-on-1 situation here for Megan Ney. She is 1 of 2 from the foul line here tonight. She's got 11 points. Back iron, no good. Merklin, though, with the offensive rebound. So Elmhurst with another possession here. 4:38 remaining. Vaughn holding. Megan Ney, a little high-low. Tried to get it inside to McMahon, but a little too high. Here's Sam Barber taking it all the way and laying it in. Nicely done by Sam Barber. 12 of her 14 points coming in the second half as McMahon is left open under the bucket. 15 for Fiona McMahon. 58-45. That's a career high for Fiona McMahon, but of course she's only a freshman. We're at the 4-minute mark. And this is Bondo hitting from the perimeter. Cassie Bondo in double figures now with 11. Pointers can score from all over the place. They proved it here tonight. The lead is back up to 15. Maisto will launch up a 3-ball, hit the front iron, no. McMahon gets an offensive rebound. Back inside to Ney. They kick it out. Devin Vaughn. Inside, here's McMahon. She has her shot blocked by Tyler, but the foul on Miranda, her second. That'll bring McMahon back to the free throw line. Well, the one bright spot tonight for the Blue Jays has been the play of this young lady. 0-0, Fiona McMahon. 15 points on the night, and she'll have 2 free throws coming up here. Misses the first. She'll have 1 more. Back into the game is Ashley Averkamp. Second free throw is good by Fiona. 16 points to lead the Blue Jays here tonight. 60-46. 14-point lead for UW Stevens Point. Taking the 3-ball is Alyssa Ulp. And Ney with the rebound for the Blue Jays. Coach Carrillo telling her team to push it, push it. Maisto gives it off to Merklin. Merklin working around a Ney screen. Still holding her dribble. Double team now. She picks up her dribble. Back to Ney. 8 on the shot clock. Vaughn with a nice bounce pass into Merklin. Tiptoes along the sidelines. No. Leaves it a little bit short. Rebound to Averkamp. 2:40 remaining. Bondo gives it off here to the near side to Sam Barber. Back up top. This is Barr. Averkamp. Sam Barber with a bounce pass to Barr down on the block. Barr working against Ney, and Megan Ney guilty of the foul. That would be her third. And that'll bring Taylor Barr to the line. She'll shoot two here with 2:23 remaining. Taylor Barr with 7 points, all of her points coming in the first half. Misses the first free throw here. Well, the Pointers will remain undefeated, as the second free throw is good by Taylor Barr to give her 8. Stevens Point will now go to a perfect 5-0. The Blue Jays will drop to 4-1 as the outside shot no good by Devin Vaughn. Rebound pulled down by Avercamp. 61-46, UW Stevens Point. Barber with a bounce pass into Avercamp. And a reach in and a steal that time. Good hands by Maisto to reach in and knock that ball away. Here's Vaughn holding on the near side, up top to Maisto. 1:45 remaining in the ball game. Turnaround shot by Merklin is off the mark. Rebound taken down by Sam Barber, and the Pointers will run some clock here. Alyssa Ulp popping out is Bondo. Back to Barber. 16 on the shot clock, 1:27 on the game clock. Ulp from 18, and Alyssa will hit it. 8 points for Ulp. 63-46. Well, the Blue Jays are just going to have to regroup here. They'll be on the road this Saturday, December 3rd, against Webster University. 1 o'clock tip-off, and a traveling violation called on the freshman McMahon at the top of the key. Tess Goddard back into the game for the Blue Jays, number 11. Miranda Tyler, number 42, back into the game for the Pointers. Paige Picciotti back in for Elmhurst, number 12. So 64 ticks of the clock remaining. The Pointers really opened it up here in this second half. Just too many offensive weapons here for University of Wisconsin Stevens Point. The Pointers led by 5 at halftime, 30-25, but as I said, too many offensive weapons. 6 in the shot clock here as Barr tracking it down. And a steal taken away by McMahon. Goddard pulls up, leaves it short. Tyler with the rebound, and Goddard over the back foul. And Tess fouls out here with 26 seconds remaining. She finishes with 6 points. It's the team's 9th, so they are not in the double bonus as of yet. Miranda Tyler will shoot 1 and the bonus. And a timeout taken by University of Wisconsin Stevens Point. Full timeout taken by the Pointers. So tough ball game here tonight, no doubt, by the Blue Jays. But as I said, they just ran into a tough University of Wisconsin Stevens Point ball club. A lot of different weapons offensively for this Pointers team. 10 different Pointers in the scoring column here tonight. Cassie Bondo in double figures with 11. Sam Barber in double figures with 14. She's the leading scorer for the Pointers. Alyssa Ulp with 8 points. Brooke Allen only had a couple of free throws. Liz Altoff had 3 points tonight. Taylor Barr with 8 points, 7 of those coming in the first half. Miranda Tyler with 9. 7 of those 9 points coming in that first half as well. So Miranda Tyler will be shooting 1 and the bonus here. It's only 9 team fouls. First free throw is good by Tyler. She's in double figures with 10, the third pointer to reach double figures here tonight. Second free throw is also good by Miranda. 65-46. 20 seconds remaining. Shot clock turned off here. Picciotti drives right baseline, and she lays it in. The layup there by Page. 65-48. And the Pointers will just run this one down. And your final score here from R.A. Fagnall Hall will be the Pointers of University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point 65 and the Blue Jays of Elmhurst College 48. An impressive performance turned in by Coach Shirley Egner and her Pointers as they remain perfect on the season, 5-0. The Blue Jays suffering their first loss of the season. They are now 4-1 on the season. Leading the way for the Blue Jays in scoring was Fiona McMahon. She had 16 points, 11 of those 16 points coming in that first half. So an impressive performance by the freshman. 3 Blue Jays in double figures as well. I mentioned McMahon with the 16. Megan Ney had 11, and Megan Merklin was held in check, but she did have double figures. She had 10 points here tonight. So each team with 3 players in double figures. But as I mentioned, the Pointers with 10 different players scoring for the Blue Jays. They only had 6 different players score tonight. So there was your difference. A little bit more balance by the Pointers. That will do it here from R.A. Fagnall Hall. For our entire crew, for Glenn Liljeberg, Phil Petrusik, Mark Kruger saying so long from Elmhurst. Once again, the final score, University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point 65, your Blue Jays 48. We thank you so much for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. We'll talk to you later. So long, everybody.